So I think Annabelle's somewhere. I can't see you, Annabelle. Okay, well, sit comfortably and think about just lengthening up through the spine, rolling the shoulders back, breathing in and breathing out as you roll the shoulders and drop them back down, and have a sense of letting go of the day, easing out any tension or tightness. Rolling them forwards. Again, feel that sense of release as the muscles begin to relax. And we'll link the fingers, stretch them up. So you get a beautiful stretch through the spine. And we'll tilt to one side, back to the upright and to the other side. So we'll just start sitting comfortably, Annabelle, just having a little stretch before we start our breathing practice. And floating the arms down. And a gentle twist for the spine, just from side to side. No force or strain, just to help bring a little bit of mobility into the spine, warming up those muscles. And back to center. Have a little shake for the wrists. Really have a sense of loosening up there and bring some energy back into the body, into the elbows and the shoulders. Get shaking off the day. And take those arms up and back down, back up and back down. So we're going to start with alternate nostril breathing, which most of us have done. I'm not sure, Annabelle and Hayley, if you've done it. You might have done it in yoga before. No. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is alternate nostrils. With your right hand, the right thumb closes the right nostril. The little finger and ring finger close the left, and your remaining two fingers either go up in the air or press onto the forehead. And what we'll be doing is breathing in through one side and closing, opening the other side, breathing out, breathing in through that side, close, and out the other. And it's a lovely one to help bring focus, concentration, and balance back into the body. Before we start though, Aini, a little bit of a settling into our breath. If we close our eyes, and then just notice how you're breathing without changing anything. Just bring your awareness to the breath, quality of the breath, the depth of the breath, any sensations, feelings within the body. And then your awareness to your nostrils and the flow of air in and out. And just noticing if there's one nostril more dominant than the other. And just noticing without changing. And then relax that, and we'll begin alternate nostril breathing. Sometimes it's nice to support your elbow. The right thumb closes the right nostril. We'll breathe in gently and quietly in through the left nostril. Close it off. Open the right nostril and breathe out gently and quietly through the right. Breathe back in through the right. Close. Out through the left. In through the left and close. Open the right and back out through the right. In through the right and close. Open the left, breathing out. And just continue in time with your own breath. And it's a gentle breath. You can barely hear it as you breathe in and out. If at any time this breath becomes uncomfortable, just release the hand and allow yourself to come back to a natural, easy breath. Next time you breathe out through the left nostril, keeping the eyes closed, you can release the hold and lower your arm. Bring your awareness back to the breath, noticing how you feel, any sensations where you're breathing. And also notice if it's changed within the nostrils. Perhaps if it was more dominant on one side, it's feeling a little bit more balanced. And then open your eyes. Lovely. So we'll come down onto our mats now. Have a pillow for your head, and we'll start with bringing some mobility into the shoulders and opening the chest. And we'll be lying on our side, knees bent. So lying on one side, head must be supported with a pillow. Knees are bent at 90 degrees, so we have the hips level with the knees and the feet level with the knees. Using the edge of the mat's always a good way to get that position. Arms extended in front, palms together. And just begin to engage the core very lightly at about 10%. Bring your awareness to the upper arm. So the arms are extended out in front, palms together. Breathing in, we float the top arm up to the ceiling. Breathing out, we open and extend just as far as it's comfortable behind. Breathing into center, breathing out as you return to the start position. Repeat, breathing in and floating that arm up, breathing out as you open and extend. Breathing into center and out as you close. And continue in time with your own breath, feeling that movement starting as the shoulder draws back and the arm just follows. And that beautiful openness across the chest. And the next time you open and extend behind, if it's comfortable to do so, we can keep the arm here. You may want to rest it on a cushion or on the floor. If it's comfortable, enjoy this beautiful openness across the chest. With each breath softening and relaxing where you're feeling the strength. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, softening and relaxing. And on your next in-breath, floating back up to center. And on your out-breath, allowing the hand to return and soften. Let's take a few breaths here to allow that movement to be absorbed into the body. And we're going to draw some circles around the body. So with that top hand, we run the fingers along the floor, letting the hand come behind the head. And you find the shoulder rotates, the palm comes up to the ceiling again. If it's comfortable to run along the floor, do that. But just work at a level that suits you, and the hand will come back over the hip and to its starting position. So continue drawing circles around the body, enjoying that lovely sense of mobility it's bringing into the shoulder. The subtle spinal wave in the upper spine, and that beautiful openness in the chest. The lovely one to do if you've been at a computer all day, if you're feeling a little bit tight in the shoulders. Do one more circle. And when you've completed pausing, relaxing, allowing that movement to settle. And then change to the opposite side. So you may just want to roll over or change to the other end of the mat. I'll do this so I can still see everybody. The knees bent at 90 degrees. Arms extended, palms together, core lightly engaged. Breathing in, we float up to the ceiling. Breathing out, we open and extend behind. Breathing in, we rise up and out as we close. And continue in time with your own breath, enjoying that lovely spaciousness you're creating around the heart. And as you open, it's almost the shoulders drawn back first and the arm just floats and follows. The next time you open and expand, if it's comfortable, you may want to remain there in this stretch open if it's comfortable. Breathe into that beautiful stretch across the chest. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, soften and relax. On your next in-breath, floating up to center and out as you close, and take a few moments to settle and allow that movement to be absorbed. And we begin to draw those circles around the body, letting the fingers come along the floor above the head, circling around within your range of movements. In your own time, enjoying that mobility that you bring to your shoulder, space you're creating in the chest, and that very subtle spinal wave in the upper back. Make this your last circle. So when you've completed, allow yourself to rest. And then you can remove your pillow, rolling over onto your back. Just take a moment to scan from the head down to your feet, the back of the neck, the shoulders, the upper back, mid back, lower back, hips and buttocks, backs of the thighs, the calves, the feet, the arms. Just noticing how your body feels lying on the earth. Again, no judgment, just noticing, are there any gaps? We'll revisit this towards the end of class. We'll work with the psoas, bringing the right knee into the chest. And we give that a beautiful hug, relaxing the neck and shoulders. And your left leg can be relaxed, or if you'd like it to be more active, bring the foot upright and push the heel away. And allow your breath to soften and relax the right hip and the right lower back. Sliding in the right leg, the left leg, so the foot is resting on the floor and the knee is bent. Placing the right foot on the thigh or the knee. And then with the right hand, we gently open up the thigh, only as far as is comfortable. Maybe create a little bit of space between the shoulder blades, so you're really relaxing the upper back. Allow your breath to open up the hip. Be aware of that spaciousness you're creating within the hip. Maybe imagine the psoas muscle attached to the thoracic spine and flowing around the hip and attaching to the thigh and that space that you've created for it. Imagine it softening, relaxing, smoothing out. Like keeping the foot where it is, slide the left leg away so the right foot rests on the left leg. Left arm diagonally across the body onto the right knee, right arm out to the side, palm turned upwards. We're getting ready to go into our diagonal twist. Engage the core. Breathing in, breathing out, draw the knee across the body to the left. Shoulder blades glued to the floor, and only come as far as is comfortable. Remember to come out if it's not right for you tonight. And if it's comfortable for your neck, to turn to look at the upturned palm on the right hand. Be aware of any tension you're holding in the left hip. Maybe take a deep breath in, and on that out breath, soften the hip and the buttock. And feel that side sink into the earth. And direct your breath to where you're feeling the stretch. And soften and relax with every breath. Engage core, bring your head to center, and bring your knee back to center. And we'll slide the right knee back up into the chest. Left leg can be active with the heel pressed away or relaxed. Again, bring your awareness into your hip and your lower back, softening and relaxing with every breath. Place the right foot on the floor and slide the leg away. And just be aware of the sensations within the right side of the body and the subtle differences between the left and the right. Light in balance. Slide the left knee up into the chest and relax the shoulders. Right leg can be relaxed or active, pressing the heel away. And direct your breath into your hip and your lower back, softening, releasing, letting go. Sliding the right leg up so the foot is on the floor, knees bent, placing the left foot on the knee or thigh, making space between your shoulder blades and gently opening up the hip with the hands, breathing into that spaciousness you've created and imagining the south flowing from the thoracic spine, wrapping its way around the hip and attaching to the leg. Be aware of that space you've created in the pelvis. And imagine it softening and relaxing with every breath. Then keeping the foot where it is, we can slide the right leg away. The foot rests on the thigh, ready for diagonal twists. Right arm diagonally across the body onto the left knee. Left arm out to the side, palm turned upwards. Core engaged, breathing in. Breathing out, drawing the knee across the body to the right. Shoulder blades glued to the floor. And if it's comfortable, turning your head to look at your upturned palm on the left. And if this isn't right for you tonight, do come out. Only go over as far as is comfortable. And bring your awareness into the right hip. Take a big, beautiful breath in. And as you breathe out, soften and release the right hip. Let it sink a little bit more into the floor. And then direct your breath into where you're feeling the stretch. And imagine your spine enjoying this beautiful twist. Engage core, bring the head to center, followed by the knee. And then we slide the knee up into the chest, relaxing the shoulders. Right leg can be active or relaxed. Breathing into the hip and the lower back, softening and relaxing with every breath. And slide your left leg down and away. Adjust your pelvis to a comfortable position and be aware of any sensations on the left side of the body. And that sense of feeling more balanced in the left and the right. And then draw one knee up and then the other. We'll have a little hug and rock from side to side. And then rolling over onto the side and just pausing for a moment before bringing yourself up to a seated position. You grab your blanket, and I think, Hayley, I've made you one already. Sort of lovely long roll with your blanket. And we're going to do a beautiful spinal extension to open up the spine in 3 different places. So you need a blanket for this, rolled into a sort of longish sausage roll, not a short fat one. And when where you've got it, first position is we're going to lie back on it. We go back with the knees bent to start with, core engaged, chin tucked in. And this needs to be bra strap level. So when you're lying on the floor, it's coming out from under the arms. Oh, that looks perfect, Annabelle. See how it feels. So about bra strap level, so it comes out. Oh, I need my clock. So it comes out under the arms and feels comfortable. Resting the head on the floor so that the eyes look up to the ceiling. And depending on how your back's feeling, you may want to keep the knees bent, or maybe slide them away if that's comfortable. Decide what's right for you. And you may find if there's any tightness in this area, your back tells you. But it's only if it becomes painful or uncomfortable, come out of it by rolling onto the side. We're going to stay here for a couple of minutes. We'll do 3 relaxing breaths, in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more in your own time. Allow your breath to return to a natural, gentle rhythm. And be aware of the expansion in the body with the in-breath and the relaxation with the out-breath. And if your mind begins to wander, acknowledge that thought and allow it to float away and bring your awareness back to the in and the out breath. If you've any areas of tension or tightness, allow the breath to soften and release, giving your whole body to the earth and your support. Bring your awareness back into the body, and if the knees, the legs are lengthened away, bring them back in. We're going to engage our cores and move into bridge. So we peel ourselves up, wiggle the blanket into the middle of the back and lower yourself back down. Arms out to the sides. And if it's comfortable, stretching the legs away or keeping them bent, whatever's right for you tonight. And you find there's a gentle extension of the abdomen, slightly rising. 3 relaxing breaths in your own time, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. You've completed those breaths. Allow yourself to breathe naturally and gently, being aware of the gentle rise and fall with each breath, giving the whole of the weight of your body to the support in the earth. Each breath an opportunity to release and let go. Bring your awareness back into the body and bring the legs back up if they're bent, if they're straightened. Engage the core and lift the hips up. Wiggle the blanket down to the spinal position. Lower back, upper part of the buttocks. Just check that feels comfortable and adjust. Then arms out to the side. And if there's any tightness in the lower back, sometimes this can talk to you. But again, see if you're able to relax into this position, either knees bent or legs extended. And you get a lovely pelvic tilt. It becomes uncomfortable. Draw the knees up and roll off onto the side and hug the knees to the chest. It feels comfortable. Give the whole weight of your body to the floor. Do your 3 relaxing breaths in your own time. Allow your breath to flow out naturally and easily. Each breath softening, releasing, letting go. Bring your awareness back into the body and draw the legs up, feet on the floor. Engage your core and squeeze the buttocks as you peel and lift up slightly. Slide your blanket out and lower your pelvis back down to the earth. Sliding the legs away. Lovely. And just noticing how that feels when you come off your support and stretch back down in contact with the earth. Maybe revisit that scan and start at the top of the head, the neck, the shoulders, upper, middle and lower back, hips and pelvis back to the thighs, knees, calves, the feet, the arms. And just notice any subtle changes since you first lay down on your mat. Be aware of sensations and space you've created within the body. And then bend one knee up and then the other. And if you've got a support, you might need to sit up to grab support. So I'll just roll to the side and pause for a moment. Then pushing yourself up, keeping the head nice and relaxed and low. And we're going to come into a supported bridge and see if we can create a little bit more space in the lower back. So you may want to fold some cushions or pillows up, make a little stack, or if you've got a block with a blanket, we're just going to lift the pelvis and lower them back down. So we'll be lying on our backs, core and buttocks engaged. lifting up and sliding into the lower back and upper buttocks for support. And you might find just one cushion's enough. You may find there's a bit more space to go a little bit higher and pop another cushion in. Just play around and see what feels right for you tonight. Lost my clock now. Kick that somewhere like this. I feel that the lower back and the hips are supported and that you're able to give your whole body to this position. You're not holding any tension in the legs. They're relaxed and soft. The hips are relaxed, created space in the shoulders. We'll link the hands together and pop them under the back of the head, elbows out to start with. Bring the elbows forward and lift the chin towards the chest. So the hands are taking the weight of the head. There's no strain on the neck. And then releasing back down, creating a little bit of space. We're going to have the arms lifted up, palms together towards the ceiling. And we lift the shoulders up, stretching up, shoulder blades spread. And on an out breath, we'll drop them down. And relax the arms out to the side, and you may find you maybe create a little bit more space between the shoulder blades. And then allow yourself to take your 3 beautiful, relaxing breaths. Notice with every out breath how your body responds. Feel it soften and relax. And then allow your breath to return to a natural, easy rhythm. With your awareness focused on the gentle in and out. Expansion followed by relaxation. And be aware of any little areas of tension or tightness in the body. And direct your breath here to soften, release and relax. We'll rest here for another minute or so. Bring your awareness back into the body and prepare to remove the supports, engage the core, squeeze the buttocks. Just lift the hips slightly and slide the supports out, rolling down vertebra by vertebra. And if it's comfortable, sliding the legs away. Again, just noticing how your body's responding and Maybe very subtle, or it could be quite marked how much space you've created within the lower back and the hip. Take a moment to savor that sensation. And drawing one knee up and then the other, we'll roll over onto our side and gently bring ourselves up. And this is where, if you've got a bolster, you might want to use a bolster. I'm going to use cushions tonight. Pillows, have maybe 2, 3 pillows here, or 1, depending on how you're feeling. You need support for the head. Really important, you've got an extra cushion on top. And perhaps a blanket to go over you, because we're going to stay here for about 5 minutes, and I know it can be a little bit chilly. So we have the cushions drawn into the lower back. We have the knees bent up, tuck the chin in, core engaged, rolling down. Keep the knees bent to start with, and just check that this feels it's the right height. If you need it higher or lower, then roll onto the side and come up, and don't sit up, come to the side, and then adjust. See how your head support is. So what we're trying to do with the head is to have the eyes looking upwards, not tilted and looking behind. So sometimes, depending on how you're feeling, you might need one cushion or a cushion folded. And then pop a blanket over you if you need it. And then if it's comfortable for you and for your back tonight, slide the legs away and the arms can come out to the sides, or you can rest them on the tummy, wherever's comfortable. And again, you get this beautiful opening of the chest, a gentle extension of the spine, which we've warmed up with our blanket rolls. Allow your body to be given to the weight of the supports and be held by the supports and the earth. At any time it feels uncomfortable, draw the knees up and roll off onto the side. Do your 3 beautiful relaxing breaths, just noticing how the body responds. Allow your breath to return to that natural, easy rhythm, to rest with the in and the out, gentle expansion followed by relaxation. I'll relax here for about another 4 minutes. Bring your awareness back into the body, and if the legs are extended, bend the knees. Grab hold of your cushion, and as you roll to your side, bring your pillow with you so your head's supported and rest on the side for a little while, rolling over rather than sitting up. Much better and gentler way without any strain. And then we'll begin to push ourselves up onto our knees. We can then use our supports to do a lovely supported child. I like to put a pillow between my legs and my buttocks and open my knees wide, toes together. And then using your support, folding forward, maybe head to the side if it's comfortable, or crossing the arms and resting the head on the forehead. Find a way that feels supportive and comfortable, and you feel held, and you're able just to relax the body. Sometimes you might need a few extra cushions. This is a lovely flexion of the spine to act the counter posture for the extensions we've been doing. And resting in a way that you feel you can give the whole weight of your body to your support. If you've got your head turned to the side, maybe turn it to the opposite side. So it gets a beautiful balanced stretch in the neck. Bring your head to center. I always never want to come out of this one pushing yourself up. Oh. Bringing the arms out to the side, linking the fingers, have a beautiful stretch. And release. And as usual, we're going to run over a little bit. That's okay. Make yourself a lovely nest ready for relaxation. So you might want to spread a blanket on the mat and lie on a blanket, and then have a pillow under your head, a pillow under the knees, might be nice, and then a blanket over the top. Make sure you're nice and warm. You'll be layering up as the temperature begins to drop. Just find that, maybe even dim your lights if you want to have it a little bit darker. Just take time to be comfortable, and often I forget about having a pillow under my knees and what a treat it is when I remember to pop one there. Take time to make small adjustments, knowing at any time you can move during relaxation. And then begin to deepen the breath and practice your 3 relaxing breaths in through the nose and a long sigh out through the mouth. And again, noticing how the body responds to the breath, any subtle sensations you feel. And when you've completed those breaths, allowing your breath to return to a natural, easy rhythm, being aware of the gentle expansion followed by relaxation. And bring your awareness to the soles of your feet and scrunch the toes, stretch the toes away, scrunch and stretch. Point the toes, flex the feet, point and flex. And on an out breath, allow the feet to be soft and still. Bring your awareness into the legs and the knees. Press the knees into the earth, press the feet away, heels away, feeling the muscles in the legs gently squeeze. And when you have your next out breath, allow the legs to soften, relax, sink into the earth. And bring your awareness into the buttocks and gently squeeze, 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 squeeze. And on an out breath, soften and relax. Feel as if you're melting into the earth. Draw the navel into the belly, squeezing the abdominal muscles. Feel as if the lower back is pressing down into the earth. And when you have your next out breath, soften, release. Feel as if the lower back is relaxing down. Bring your awareness up into the upper body and start to expand the chest and the ribs, pushing the upper back into the earth. Still breathing as you expand. And on your out breath, soften, release, and feel the back melt into the earth. Back muscles softening, relaxing. Bring your awareness to your hands and make soft fists. Lift the arms slightly from the earth. Feel the muscles gently squeeze. And on an out breath, allow the arms to soften and relax back down on the earth. Then stretch the fingers away, stretch the arms. Maybe even rotate from the shoulders, easing out any last bits of tension or tightness. And on your next out breath, allow the arms to soften, settle into the earth. And bring your awareness to your shoulder blades. And draw the shoulder blades down and in, feeling the chest gently expand and rise as you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And on an out breath, let the shoulder blades slide apart and the upper back melt into the earth. Bring your awareness into the head and the neck. And gently turn your head from side to side. And allowing the head to be still and soft. Bring your awareness to your mouth and open the jaw as if you're chewing a toffee. Maybe even yawn. And squeeze the eyes, squeeze the face tight, tight, tight. Burst the lips. And on that breath, allow the face to relax and soften. The jaw to relax. Maybe the tongue to relax, the tip resting on the roof of the mouth. Cheeks smoothed out, the eyes soft. Feeling your head sinking into its support. Feeling your body in contact with the earth. Supported, safe and secure. And bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. And be aware of a beautiful glow at your feet. Maybe even give this glow a colour that comes to mind. Maybe multiple colours. And invite this glow in through the soles of the feet, filling the feet, the toes, the ankles with warmth and softness. Inviting the glow into the ankles, the calf, the lower leg, into the knees and the thighs, filling the legs with warmth and softness. Inviting the glow into the pelvis, the hips, the lower abdomen, the lower back, warming, soothing, dissolving away any tensions and tightness. Inviting the glow up into the upper back, the ribs, the chest, the heart, the internal organs, until the whole of the trunk is filled with this soft, beautiful glow, bringing with it warmth, softness. Bring your awareness to the tips of fingers and invite this glow in through the fingers, into the palm, the back of the hand, until the hands are filled with warmth and softness. Inviting the glow into the wrist, the lower arms, the elbow, the upper arm, until the arms are filled with a beautiful soft glow and warmth. Inviting the glow into the shoulders, up into the neck, feeling this glow dissolve away any tension, tightness. Inviting the glow up into the face, the eyes, the crown, until the whole head is filled with warmth, softness. The whole body glowing, warm, soft, bringing with it a sense of peace, a sense of security and safety, a sense of warmth and softness. Breathing in a sense of peace. I am peaceful. I am peaceful. bring your awareness to above the crown and have a sense of the most beautiful sunlight above you, and light streaming onto your face, your eyes, your crown, bringing a sense of warmth and vitality and energy. And invite the rays of light in through the crown, filling the whole of the head until every cell in the head, face, the eyes, the crown is tingling, vibrating. Invite the sunlight to flow in through the neck, shoulders, to flow down the arms, the tips of the fingers until the arms are filled with light, every cell tingling, vibrating with energy, vitality. Inviting this beautiful light to flow into the chest, filling the lungs, the heart, the ribs, back muscles, the spine, the internal organs, the hips, the pelvis, until the whole of the trunk is filled with vibrant energy, every cell tingling, vibrating. Inviting this beautiful light to flow through the hips, through the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the feet, to the very tips of the toes until the legs are flooded with light, every cell tingling, vibrating, energizing, renewing. The whole body filled with this vibrant light, and allow your awareness to rest at the heart, and with each breath, the light at the heart grows brighter and brighter, and you feel every cell growing brighter and brighter as they renew and strengthen and energize. And as you bask in this beautiful light, you have this sense of peace, a sense of calm, yet a sense of energy and strength. And begin to deepen your breath and draw fresh prana, fresh energy into every cell. And begin to bring your awareness back into the body, back into your mat, and your awareness to the tips of the fingers, and rub the thumb across the tips of the fingers. Begin to wiggle, wiggling the toe, and start to bring movements into the body to bring you back into this present moment. Maybe stretch and yawn, or hug the knees into the chest and rock from side to side, whatever you need. And when you're ready, rolling over onto your right side and pausing there for a moment to prepare yourself for sitting. When you're ready to rise and you've arrived in your comfortable seated position, rubbing the palms, there's no rush, no rush. Rubbing the palms together, generating some beautiful warmth and energy. And then placing those warm palms over your closed eyes and allowing that warmth and energy to soothe and calm the nervous system. And opening the eyes into the dark and spreading the fingers, gently massaging your temple and forehead, smoothing the cheek, which is a lovely way to stimulate your vagus nerve and produce even more relaxation, and squeeze the back of the neck. And then we can lower the arms to the side and take 3 beautiful breaths. Breathing in and out. And maybe as you're breathing in, sensing that you're lifting energy around the body. And that last breath, gathering all that energy, peace and calm you've created, feeling it into your heart for the week. And Namaste. And thank you all for joining me. And hopefully you're feeling beautifully relaxed and ready for a good night's sleep. And I suspect me and Haley are going to watch Downton Abbey. I've just stopped the recording.